Here are the free games you can play this weekend, and some of the games that you can play for the month of March. You can play Call of Duty Black Ops 7 this weekend on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC through Steam and Battle.net. You can play FBC Firebreak for free this weekend on PlayStation and Xbox. Xbox Game Pass Standard, Premium, and Ultimate members this weekend can also play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Black Desert. This weekend on Steam, you can play The Rift Breaker, Cities Skylines, Parkitect, and Animal Shelter. You can also claim to own Crowwalt, Traces of the Lost Colony on Steam this weekend. This week on the Epic Game Store, you can claim to own Turnip Boy Robs a Bank on PC and Little Nightmares on mobile. Next week on PC, you can claim to own Cozy Grove and Isonzo. Newly added to Amazon Luna, you can now claim to own Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot, Tattoo Tycoon, and Siege of Avalon. On March 12th, you can claim to own Total War Rome 2 Emperor Edition, Turmoil, Veil of Darkness, and Maho Kenshi the Samurai Deck Builder. On March 19th, you can claim to own Sir Questionnaire and Rebel Galaxy. On March 26th, you can claim to own Total War 3 Kingdoms, Chimp Quest Spirit Isle, Fantasy Memorial Set, and Deep Sky Derelicts. Newly added to Game Night for Amazon Luna, you can play The Game of Life 2 and Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Also added to Cloud for Luna, you can now play Control Ultimate Edition, Wobbly Life, House of Golf 2, Mortal Shell, Clay Fighter, which I didn't think at first was a port of the hard-to-find and often sought-after for collecting blockbuster exclusive N64 game from the 90s, but in editing this video, I think that's exactly what it is. And Overcooked, which was also just added to Netflix, but the Netflix version exclusively lets you play as characters from K-pop Demon Hunters, if that changes your decision on where to play this game. Newly added to Apple Arcade, you can now play Oceanhorn 3 Legend of the Shadow Sea, Pocket Love Plus, Flow Free Plus, and Doraemon Dorayaki Shop Story Plus. For Humble Choice this month, you can claim to own Tempest Rising, Chance of Sonar, Sworn, Etrian Odyssey 3 HD, Bread and Fred, Zero Hour, Smallland Survive the Wild, Hard West 2, and, as a bonus for anyone considering getting the newly released Resident Evil Requiem, you can save 10% off your purchase. Your Humble Choice subscription this month goes to support Malala Fund. Newly added to Ubisoft Plus, you can now play Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege Ultimate Edition. Newly added to EA Play, you can now play EA Sports F1 25. For Meta Horizon Plus this month, you can claim Arizona Sunshine Remake and The Pirate Republic of Nassau. Newly added to the rotating games list, you can now play Beat Saber, Golf Plus, Spatial Ops, and The Seventh Guest VR. Newly added to Xbox Game Pass PC and Ultimate, you can now play Planet of Lana 2, Children of the Leaf. Newly added to Game Pass Premium, you can now play Mini Shoot Adventures, and To a T, which was previously only available for Game Pass PC and Ultimate. Newly added to Game Pass Premium and PC, you can now play Final Fantasy 3 and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. On March 10th, you can play Construction Simulator and Cyberpunk 2077. On March 12th, you can play Hollow Knight Silksong, which was previously only available for Game Pass PC and Ultimate. And on March 17th, you can play DreamWorks Gabby's Dollhouse Ready to Party. For Game Pass PC, on March 26th, you can play Nova Roma. For PlayStation Plus Essential this month, you can claim PGA Tour 2K25, Monster Hunter Rise, Slime Rancher 2, and the Elder Scrolls Online Collection Gold Road. On Mario Day, which is March 10th if you didn't know, Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can play the Game Boy Advance game Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and the Virtual Boy games Mario's Tennis and Mario Clash. sometime in March. You can also play the GameCube game Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. If you want more games discussions, you can listen to our latest Spawn Trap podcast on the screen right now. And for more games that you can play for free every weekend, make sure to subscribe on YouTube and turn on notifications.